All right, welcome back to another installment of MIPTALK. Here we are at the Center for Innovation and Humanity at Chapman University, Leatherby Center. With us today is PK Shukla. He is the Vice Chancellor for Entrepreneurship at Chapman University. And something you guys out there might not know, so check it out if you guys are thinking about continuing on in your education or thinking about going to college, getting your master's. The entrepreneurship program at Chapman University is currently ranked number 10 among undergraduate programs and number 9 among graduate programs nationally by Princeton Review and Entrepreneur Magazine out of 2,300 programs that they surveyed in 2007. So it's really an honor to have you here with us. I guess what is one of the keys to the success that you guys have had here at Chapman University?
Well, I think the key to our success is that we have smaller class sizes, and as a result we offer personalized education. We get to know the strengths of the students, their passions, their interests, also their weaknesses, and I think that makes a big difference. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to really start with what is your passion in life, because if you're going to put in 14, 18 hours, you need to really have something you're committed to, not something where you're not going to wake up in the morning and say, well, I'm too tired with this idea. So by knowing the strengths of the students, we really get to work with them. Then we say, okay, do you have a business plan? Do you have an idea? Do you have a niche in the market? If not, our classes help out. And when they're ready to approach investors, we're able to offer them assistance with our network. We have alumni who are willing to offer mentorship. So it turns out to be a nice sort of complete package where you get the theory, the practice, you get some context. And I think that's led to our success as sort of a team effort.
So you're taking excited students and giving them practical skills to start a business, to grow a business, and to do all these things. How does someone go from a seed of an idea and maybe they have some inspiration and have put a little perspiration into their idea? How do they come to you guys, and how do you form that into a more sort of perfect entrepreneur?
Well, either they could do it formally through taking our courses where we have them go through and take classes in marketing research, competitor analysis. We have them do financial projections, business plan preparation. Or informally, we offer a business plan contest. So it's open to any student on campus, any major, graduate, undergraduate. And they come to us and say, I've got this idea. Then we give them templates for doing a business plan. We assist them in areas where they're weak. We present their business plans to professional judges. They get feedback, and it's a learning experience. So even those individuals who don't win the contest, they still gain the knowledge in terms of what to do, what to change.
That's great. Well, I guess anyone who's been following economics for the last 10 years or so is aware of the BRIC countries, Brazil, Russia, India, and China. You recently have returned from a trip to India. Tell me what is going on, and why has India been a model for success in the global business world?
Well, I think, unlike the United States, where everyone is a little bit pessimistic, talking about a recession, cutting back spending, lack of consumer confidence, no big ticket items, China and India, I think, are still prospering, and to them a slowdown would be considered great in the U.S. in terms of economic growth. And when I visited in India just recently with my wife, Yatri, we saw lines everywhere, lines at the movie theaters, lines in the malls, lines at restaurants, people going out, purchasing. You'd have no sort of inclination that here's a global economy that's in a recession. And I think what's spearheading that success is that India has a large youth population, unlike China, unlike Japan, unlike industrialized countries. And they're learning about Western products and services through the internet and even things like MTV in India. And as a result, I think the youth are the ones who say, well, I want to try this, I want to have this product, I want to have this service. And I think that's going to prosper the Indian economy, and as I view it, at least for the next 10, 20 years, as continuing in an economic boom.
What are some of the exciting products or services coming out of India right now?
Well, I think technology is really big, and cell phones, they could call cheaper from India to here than I could call from here to there, 1 cent a minute. And they have very cheap cell phones, and the result is that technology boom is growing. Now, right now, it's sort of the simple.
Is that an economy of scale, and the fact that there's so many customers there, they can reduce the prices?
Right, and it's sort of a commodity where they're not trying to track billing and usage rate. It's just a flat rate, so it cuts down on the accounting administrative.
I love that. Verizon, what are you guys doing? Come on.
And I think a smart thing now would be when the smartphones enter into India. Then all of a sudden, people are using the phone, not just at hello, where are you, where are we going to meet? But it's more using it for information. Now you get a generation 10 years from now in India where they're grown up with this data interchange electronically. and they're having ideas for new businesses, new ventures. I think that's where the growth will take place.
Very good. Well, PK, thank you for being with us today.
Right. Well, thank you.
Such a pleasure seeing you again. Right. And of course, refer back to the long-form interview that we did, PK, that's posted on MIPTALK.com, where he goes into a lot of different topics that he has worked in professionally and personally.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Thanks, PK. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Okay, bye.